jadi ekor itu per hari ini enak dulu. Ya.
So that's got things underway. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Can he get on the end of this? And here's Pedri.
Pedri really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Can he get it through? It's made its way to him. And he's there to get it away. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think it'll be interesting to see what Warren's here Emery has been tasked with. First and foremost, he's a defensive midfielder, and to play that position, you need athleticism, you need legs, you need to be able to put it out the pitch. I think adds good balance to the team because defensively, he knows there's going to be a lot of traffic around him, and he has to deal with that and try and avoid yellow cards. But offensively too, he becomes an integral part of the team in starting those build-ups.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. He is through here. Cucurella is it in a wide position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Shifted it to the flank. Cucurella. For a third of the way through the game. Enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Now it's Ferran Torres. That's put paid to the danger. And cleaned it back swiftly. And it's Pedri. Not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And that was very necessary. Zaire Emery.
He looked rushed, he should have waited for some movement.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with the pass.
But they should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's picked his way through. And for the first half, that is that. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic
we
to
learned
be
from the
heavy
first
after
45
the final
minutes?
whistle today.
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It's 0-0 at the break. So the action resumes.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Great vision. Gets a good foot in there. Distributed tidily. Great ball, and he's in here. Kante clears it away. It'll be a throw-in. Now it's Oyarzabal. Zaire Emery. And he's managed to get free. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And back goes for the shot! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut thrust.
France have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
No, that's been intercepted. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, that's a key interception. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Ferran Torres. Oh, that's fabulous. Threads one in. And that's played in low. Mignon deals with that nice and simple.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He has found a way through. Fabian Ruiz shapes to shoot! And that could have brought them level.
Now, that's really unlucky, because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
Substitution for France, number 19.
France can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Griezmann coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
No, that was never going to make it. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Griezmann.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one, and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And that's really well manoeuvred. And here's Oyarzabal.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And here's Ferran Torres. That's going to go a long way. That's at the end. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
France can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football.